What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamash. This is Tam.
Hey.
And today we're on How to Get Away with Murder. This is season 5, episode 4. It's her kid. I believe so, yeah. We're all leaning towards Gabriel being Bonnie's child. Nate's closing in. He was just about to disclose it to Annalise, but he was like, nah. Annalise is in her I'm a better person era, and good for her. She got a nice job. She's trying to do what she can to appease her boss as far as doing the cases he wanted. She told him that the case was going to be a waste of time, and it was. I mean, the guy's wife did the murder, and he went down for it because he loved her. He told Annalise you don't really know what true love is, but she ain't bothered by it. But it seems like there's like some other underlying problem that Annalise's boss is kind of trying to...
Yeah, because he did something in Europe, whatever.
Plus, the firm needs money, and that was supposed to be a big money grab, but that ain't Annalise's problem. She's like, I just go to work. Like, I don't care about none of your financial issues. What else? I feel like I'm missing something big. Well, the flash forward, I don't know what's going on. Bonnie has some blood on her leg. Michaela noticed it. It's possible that Bonnie has a twin. They said that Annalise at the end, because what's his face did come to Annalise about it, and she was like, that's Bonnie's sister. So, yeah. But I don't know. Gabriel also, of course, is here under false pretenses, and Frank is on top of his ass. So, yeah. Let's get into this and see if the mama sent Gabriel or what. I don't know what's going on, why he here, why Bonnie's sister getting brought up. I don't know. So, full and early reactions are available on Patreon, y'all. Let's do this. Oh, you wanted to go salsa dancing? Tegan.
Police! This is stupid. I should go. No, stay. Get out of here.
This is her sister.
Who's your sister?
Why the hell do you still have Denver's file?
Right up on Ada. No. I'm just here to watch.
You knew all about this?
God, no.
Bonnie knows?
Of course not. She had the baby when she was 15 and 15.
She needs to know.
No.
Sister knows what
Her
happened.
sister is trash. She probably sold the baby.
Where does your sister live?
Why do you care?
We can find out what happened.
No.
What if Denver's got information that could hurt Bonnie? It's gonna come out.
Only if you keep digging.
You can't run from it. You gotta tell her.
She is afraid to hurt Bonnie, trigger her. Right, you can't drink no more. You definitely came to dance.
Philadelphia National Cemetery?
It's very popular.
Okay, look. No wedding planning until after we win Nate Sr.'s case.
Don't make sure that you like date.
A,
stop
big
trying
ass
to
house
make
and
me
you
feel
only got
jealous,
one bathroom?
and B, we can't afford plus ones.
If I share my food with
We
you,
are poor, now move.
I'll let you food.
It's not that I was
Hi, Stinky.
Tasty.
So, the official permanent interim DA.
Seriously?
I just got the call from the judges panel. Bonnie Winterbottom,
Ron, please stand up.
will you please make our relationship official?
Okay. I know you ain't moving that fast.
I hate you. Let me think about it.
Great.
Bonnie's a thinker. She's not an impulsive decision maker.
Good speaking. There she is. You ready to knock out some more white folks in court again?
You know, that's all I look forward to. We're using an insanity defensive trial.
I feel strong now. Strong mind, strong body. Anything to get out of here and on your couch. Well, as long as you don't snore like you used to. It's worse now.
He does seem
Why
a
does
lot
he think he's
happier.
going to be staying on your couch?
Because I was going to tell him after the psyche eval.
You need to know now that the best case scenario is that he goes to a mental facility.
You hearing yourself right now?
It's not the same.
How about this? You tell Bonnie I tell my pops. He's the reason I did this, Annalise. You pushed me to talk to him again. Now here I am, every week visiting. Finally feel like I'm getting my pops back. Maybe Bonnie's son deserves the same chance.
It's not the same.
Please let Bonnie decide
She
that.
doesn't want to know any of this.
How do you know that?
I don't. You don't have a right to mess with anyone else's trauma. Let's get the hell out of here.
True. It's a very touchy subject.
Otis
Feeling
knows why
betrayed.
you're hacking Gabriel Maddox, but you won't tell me. What? Annalise's student, Gabriel, it's a flip phone.
I got no clue what you're talking about, Ollie.
Fine, I'll ask Annalise.
Hold up. Come
Yeah.
upstairs.
All right, you win.
He was arrested for felony assault.
I'm charged with drop. Probably just a protest brawl.
Then why did you want to clone his phone?
Annalise is an enemy of the state now.
So if you look into all of Annalise's students, does that mean me?
Of course. And I gotta say, Ollie, even I don't have a porn library that big.
Please stop.
Wow.
The hangover gods have answered my prayers.
Wait, you didn't even ask. I'm assuming it's okay since that letter.
I don't eat oppression. Yourselves, CEO of Ruthie Spurs is 30 minutes out, but today's all about impressing Ms. Stevenson as she looks for new counsel. Just curious, why would you want to sign a client whose company is in the middle of a boycott? The manager fired all of his black employees after falsely accusing them of stealing. Should still be.
Wow.
Okay, you can't blame an entire corporation because of one bad manager.
Annalise knows there is no clinic without corporate clients footing the bill. Will you make yourself available?
Gladly.
Kayla trying to get back in the game.
I figured you'd be starving the way you tore up the floor last night.
I was just trying to keep up with you.
You're not close to keeping up with me, but maybe with a little practice.
Hey, I was just coming. And she wants to meet the famous Supreme Court.
I can't. I'm prepping for a face case trial. Can you try to bring her to my office? I mean, I'm better in small doses.
Fine.
Oh no, my question is, did you know Annalise does background checks on all her students?
Yeah, so she picks her inner circle.
So what'd you find that made her pick you?
Nothing other than I'm smart.
That's a very far-fetched reason.
Oh, yeah.
The initiative.
Listen, Nathaniel Leahy has been failed by every institution that was supposed to have protected him, and we don't want to be next on the list. Miss Castillo,
Connor always takes the initiative. Like he is.
What do you need?
I hit a baby head. Can you call the daycare?
Put you on the list so you can visit him whenever you want.
She said, I need to see my little grandson.
Have you ever heard of a medical condition called a hysterical pregnancy?
I didn't lie about my baby.
Not even you ever saw that baby.
She gonna tell her, but don't make me wait till the end of the episode to see the conversation. What the fuck? How do we just transition to a white man doing drugs?
How stupid are you?
Oh, this is Julie. Oh, her life is in shambles.
Gabriel broke a guy's face. He beat up some doctor.
Connor.
Doctor.
Nancy,
Probably the doctor
if we don't win this case.
that told
Priorities.
her baby was dead.
Tells HR. I just don't want to take the pressure on us.
We're eating lunch.
Not trying to have this hard conversation.
Ruth Stevenson?
Pleasure to meet you.
More lovely in person than on the news.
Isn't she? We
you.
love Viola.
Now your hair is different. Is it real?
What the hell are you doing?
I'm sorry, it's just
You almost
so
got
gorgeous.
smacked, lady.
have to
Stop
touch
playing
it
with
to know
Viola
that.
like that.
It was a compliment.
No,
How about
like,
we go and get some coffee?
please don't.
How are you okay representing someone like that?
Being clueless doesn't make her money less green.
Our money comes directly from the exploitation of poor black and brown people.
And our clinic is helping those same.
No, I came here to blow up the system.
I am blowing up the system. That's why we need to win Nate Sr.'s trial so my SCOTUS case doesn't become Robbins v. California because they were overturned. But we're not going to let that happen. We're going to take from the rich and give to the poor. Are you anti-Robin Hood too?
You wanna do some good
in the world? Go to the DA's office and pick up a package.
Straight to his mama. He gonna see the name
Any
with her mama.
chance I get a rush on this? Say to yourself, I got no proof. Come to get me some. I think the kid who used it might be the missing kid you got on file. See if the DNA is matched.
I hope you went on that date with her.
You got put on leave during your dad's trial.
Oh,
All these tests you have him, you
You
wrote
be doing too much
Then
research.
what are they for?
No, I can't tell you that. Not about us. Relax, we're good.
This is the last time I'm doing this.
all right.
No, of course it's not.
I know that's Keating's handwriting, you dumbass.
You here for Professor Keating? How is this taking you so long?
Whoever your last intern was misfiled everything.
Wait, you're Professor Keating's Bonnie.
Excuse
Look.
me, she's her own Bonnie.
Right. I'm sorry, just, Michaela Pratt mentioned you once.
What'd she say about me?
All good stuff. Why'd you stop working for Annalise?
None of your business. And Annalise needed that file yesterday.
How's everything in my bonbon's life going?
Because of
Heartbroken
Michaela?
once again.
No, I mean, yes, I still hate her, but I hate.
You should have never been with her. And I don't even know why y'all.
Weird to say, but I do think about us sometimes, Bon Bon. I don't know, maybe if I had messed things up or if I was smarter or.
You're just tired.
Annalise said, just because you're
Go
clueless
home.
doesn't make your money any less green.
You earned it.
Tegan and Annalise gonna end up getting
Miss Fox,
together.
can
I should start wearing garlic to keep you away.
I know you haven't said that with these burgers
Now
yet.
she's a
I
vampire.
went bye-bye client illegal activity help us woo her.
We can use it to blackmail Ruthie into hiring C&G, and if she doesn't, they'll have employees for her class action.
And I mean, if we do this, I need proof of those violations. Time cards, pay stub. So, can you turn nothing into something?
Of course.
Takes a lot of prep work, but
What's going on?
Oliver's been hacking up dirt on your classmate Gabriel.
What?
Okay, everyone just chill.
Before you deny it, just know my Iota showed me proof.
Why'd you pick me, Frank?
You think I'm ever gonna tell you that?
Were you using mind-altering substances?
No way. I used to sell drugs back in the day. Even then, I knew better than to use them.
all right now.
Further proof of our client's insanity is that he claimed to have superpowers days before the murder.
One of the guards reports immediately following the murder, with blood still on your hands, that you asked for a slice of chocolate cake.
Oh,
The reporter says you asked for cake.
who asked for some cake? Well, a man laying there with his brains leaking out his head.
Someone who didn't realize what they had done. It helps our case.
Of course I know what I done was wrong.
Well, of course you understand it's wrong now.
We're talking about when it was happening. No way in hell am I gonna say that I asked for some damn cake. You're just gonna send me to the chair for sure for
There's
that.
no jury if you don't say it. You hear me? The only right answer is to say you didn't. You think long and hard about how you want to answer it.
Yeah, he needs to know what the outcome of this is gonna be, because he gonna be devastated
I have
when he's
access to
medicated heavily.
Internet search
Right.
why one should never
His
touch
out of
an
there is
Afro-American's hair. And
Afro.
my God, I had no idea it was such a faux pas.
Well, you know, we all need to live and learn.
The research is right here.
Oh, she was up all
That's not the
night.
research we're talking about. Ms. Stevenson, our market research shows that the current boycott of Ruthie's Burgers, it'll die down soon. It's been a year. Ruthie's is in need of a culture shift. That you are the problem. I'm sorry. Did you beg me to come back here so that more of your employees could insult me?
Ms. Rice, finish.
Step down as CEO immediately. In your resignation, you'll state that as CEO, you know all the best changes start at the top. No one's more committed to that change than you. And you show you mean it by making me the face of your legal team. An African American. You can't seriously support this.
I can and I do, especially when you consider the $50 million stock gain we're anticipating the moment you make the announcement.
I don't understand. I stayed up all night collecting pay stubs, timesheets.
Did you honestly think starting a new blackmail was a good idea?
Right.
Except I got the job done the right way.
Right. And at least had y'all doing the legal
What was
shit.
this for? I was testing you. See if you could step down from your pedestal for one night and do the boring, back-breaking grunt work real lawyers do to build cases. And look at that. You did it.
Does this mean you don't hate me anymore?
Yesterday I hated you at 10. Today, you're an 8.
And at least had y'all always going through the back door. Tegan pushes her way through the front door.
Well, what are you doing?
Bonnie.
I need a distraction until the judge rules on our motion.
You got in. What does it matter?
Can I check mine next?
And yeah, all she does is lie.
On the morning of February 9, do you recall having breakfast?
I didn't eat nothing that day. I told them I felt like my heart was beating too fast. They told me no.
Convince me why I should tell her.
I mean, you know, she's tougher than she looks.
But she's been happy.
That's what makes this the right time.
I'm too tired to take care of anyone else.
You know you'll be there for her. Just like you've been here for me. It's a chance for Bonnie to get back what she lost. And he came at me, he threw a punch. So I fought back. This man, he was laying there in the dirt. His brain was coming through his skull. And I thought I knew him. But it was too hard to tell because his face was...
And in that moment, did you understand what you did was wrong?
I just remember I wanted a slice of cake.
There you go.
Listen up.
Need to hear.
The judge made her decision. We get to argue our insanity defense. Now,
Connor.
we won a battle, but not the war. And the trial is Monday, and I'll need for all of you to work your asses off until then. Especially you, Mr. Walsh. Congratulations. You'll be my second chair.
Congrats. Connor, maybe now is not the best time.
Hey, did you just enjoy lying to us? What? I saw in my admissions file, you called President Hargrove and you told her to let me back in. Face for the truth.
And the reason why I didn't tell you how insecure you'd be if you thought you didn't belong
Well, I'm
here.
an adult. I can handle a little disappointment.
You came crying at my doorstep last year saying you were suicidal. Because I didn't want your damn blood on my hands.
Why me? I mean, why did you pick me for the K-5 to begin with? You always have a reason.
I'm Martin Luther damn King trying to blow up the entire justice.
I wrote up that motion for the judge. Me!
No, you're bringing me your little bitch boy problems just like everyone else out there. You want me to save the world and be nice at the same time? Well, that's not me. And shame on you if you haven't figured that out yet.
That was real.
Mr. Maddox, you're now my second chair.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Why would you do that, Sam?
Insecurity.
He's always been insecure. This man was born insecure.
You were looking for me?
I mean, everything's gotten worse since he got put in Rebecca's murder.
I've been called to London.
What for?
Just some FaceTime with the board.
Not for your misconduct with the client? You asked me to lunch with you and Ruth, and when I said I couldn't, you jumped right to Tegan. Is it only your female clients you can't be alone with?
I can't talk to you about this.
I'm not looking for an explanation. Lord knows people love to spread rumors about me.
No, I can't talk about it legally, Annalise. You should go. I can't! They can call me crazy. Why are you looking so serious?
Because you're happy and we're about to ruin your day.
After we go to trial, if the jury finds you not guilty, you can't come home with me.
Well, you don't want me living with you? Is that what you saying?
Saying the judge is going to place you in a mental facility. Duty history.
Annalise can't find a way around that.
Sorry.
This facility. It's got its own private bathroom. No bars on the windows.
You get your own room too. Food's pretty good.
I get to see you.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than this.
Yeah.
That's a win in my book.
All right.
He's
Good.
come a long way. I like this.
I'd still be happy too. Shoot, get out of here.
Right.
You're gonna be living in the castle in comparison. It was still hard for him to give him that news. Damn. I think we have to see him cry like this.
About this.
We don't. Because maybe I'm expecting too much. But I know what I need. Let's just move on before anyone gets hurt.
She was really excited. She was really excited about Nate, but he ain't been
I haven't decided
reciprocating
yet.
We got the DNA test results for the kid.
She's left-handed too.
Somebody about to stop her.
Hey.
Usually they'd be hitting decline.
Denver had files on you. It said your baby is alive, and then Nate found this. There's a man the right age. It's with Julie, someone we thought might be him, but then the DNA didn't match.
He said he destroyed the file.
I know. Why did he? He was thinking of his dad, and he wanted you to have a chance to feel what he felt.
Please tell me you don't believe that.
I do. This is not my decision. You're allowed to feel nothing. Forget all of this and just... Or we can find him. Alright? I'll be here either way, whatever you want. I'm here. Okay?
I feel like at this point, this is the healthiest their relationship has ever been.
Yeah.
To the dance floor. Oliver, to the dance floor.
Hey, where is he?
Let's not call him. He has to be close.
Bonnie got Nate's phone.
It's Nate Lee. A message.
Hey, it's me. Are you still here? I'm in town. I haven't seen you, so can you call me as soon as you get this?
Okay. Whatever. Anyhow.
Well, we'll just talk about the 5-4 since it was quick and recent. We know that Frank came in and told Annalise something. She slapped him. Clearly, she just left. Waited to break down till she got in her house. They're trying to allude that something happened to Nate, but we know not to trust these things. Bonnie had Nate's phone. Bonnie was outside. Bonnie had blood on her.
Mm-hmm.
But why would Nate have Laurel's baby? He's never been, you know what I mean, any type of maternal parent to Wes Jr. So he ain't tried to be Grandpa Nate. But I mean, a month and a half, if he gets back with Annalise since that girl broke up with him, maybe he started to be. A lot can happen in a month and a half, but they're alluding that something happened to Nate. But so far we haven't seen Oliver or Nate. Those are the only two that are unaccounted for.
Yeah.
So it alludes that something happened. And we also haven't seen Gabriel, so something could have happened to him.
Unless he was just not invited. But
Yeah, and Bonnie's not hanging with the crew, so I don't know. Well, but Laurel didn't seem to have any ill will towards Bonnie when they were in the bathroom together. But she's definitely being secretive, obviously. And she was outside while somebody was bleeding.
with the baby.
Right. So Oliver, though, he has been babysitting the baby, which is why I feel like it could be him. But I don't know. And what could Frank have done that Annalise would have smacked him? Interesting. But okay, good episode. I'm trying to get my thoughts together. So basically, okay, so we've done a lot of exploring with Annalise and Tegan's relationship. Michaela is trying to, I don't want to say repair relationships because that's not exactly what she's trying to do, but she's trying to get in where she fits in. And she don't know where she fit in. She's trying to kiss up to Tegan too because she admired her, wants to be where she's at. Tegan her walls are slowly breaking down, but she's testing Michaela. She needs to get Michaela where she wants her to be before she ever lets her fully back in. And even then, I don't think she'd fully trust her.
She's like,
Michaela and Annalise are not seeing eye to eye, so she's not going to fit in anywhere there. She tried to suck up to the boss a little bit, but that didn't really go anywhere.
every mother figure Michaela has had has never worked out.
Because Michaela, she kind of
Burns
toxic.
bridges.
Yeah, she's kind of toxic. She kind of messes up.
She is.
She's a good worker to have, but as far as like a regular person, she's pretty cold.
You can't have a professional and personal relationship with Michaela if you're trying to be her mother figure, parental figure, whatever, because she burns bridges. I mean, if you're her friend, I mean, I think you can.
She betrays.
But yeah.
So far, her history has been a betrayal.
Right.
She betrayed Asher. She betrayed Tegan.
Right.
I wouldn't say so much that she betrayed Annalise, but she definitely has, in times of need, walked away or threatened her. Whether it be like, I'm going to the police, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And wasn't she the one that actually was pulling up to the police department, or was that Connor?
Her and Connor. It was both of them.
So, I mean,
she was either the driver or
she
the passenger.
damn near was about to betray them. So she has a history of betrayal for sure. And just not being trustworthy. When the going gets tough, Michaela breaks down. And she be down. You see she was getting toe up. She gets drunk really bad. She really is Annalise Jr.
Yeah.
I mean, and one thing about Annalise, she ain't going to the police. That's what she's not going to do. So that's where they differ. But for the most part, she's going down Annalise's path badly. The drinking, the burning social bridges, angry, defensive, just using her talents and her smarts again to just be defensive and be aggressive. Yeah. And like her first instinct, which is not her fault. I actually blame Annalise for this. Was, when she was just saying blackmail and go behind their backs and do this and that. That's an Annalise tactic. Annalise is trying to be better. That's what Michaela's not getting. Annalise has accepted that, she did what she did. Her past is her past. She is who she is. But that's not how she wants to do things. It's not necessarily the right way to do things. Annalise is always going to find and do things her way. But what works for Annalise ain't going to work for everybody. And that's just for anything in life. So Michaela has to find her own identity. Something I think she struggled with. Connor feeling betrayed, trying to figure out why Annalise let him in, why she lied. I mean, and Annalise was right. She tried to protect him from the insecurities that he has, because when Connor is focused and everything is well, can you not have your butt pointed towards me with my drink? When everything is all well, Connor does very good. He's very, he takes the initiative. He's very efficient. And he's really good. But then when something like this happens and he starts overthinking and pressure gets to him, he
the
flips.
definition of overthinking is Connor.
Yeah, he overthinks. Oliver too. Oliver, when he finds a little loophole, he starts digging. I should say rabbit hole, not loophole. He finds a little rabbit hole, he goes digging. He digging into Frank, digging into Gabriel, digging into Annalise, and
He's
why
just
she
so
picked everybody.
nosy.
He just, yeah. And he's loud about it. He ain't quiet.
Right.
He ain't gonna go digging in the shadows. He's going to be asking questions. He connecting dots. He's a thinker. That's why him and Connor get along. They think too much.
They overthink together.
Yeah. But I think that's simply because Oliver, for most of his life, he appears to have been a loner. So I think he just overthinks things. Loners typically do that. Where else? Laura was completely normal, taking care of business, taking care of her baby. I'm proud of her.
Yeah.
Sit down this week. You had a whole crazy season.
She was just being there for Michaela.
Yeah, come on, Laura.
Just, doing her job.
Yep, and Bonnie finally happy, and we just crushed her heart. And Annalise, I liked her dialogue in there. Like, it's okay to feel nothing. It's okay to feel something. Stay in the moment, and whatever you want to do, I'm there for you. Like, that was such a good moment. And Annalise, for the most part, has been doing really good handling her relationships, trying to be a happier person, being positive. Up until this point, her and Connor have been really strong. I like the relationship they built actually last season and going into this season, because I felt they both were two worn down people who really healed and started doing something good for the world. Michaela was on the right track, fell off. But Annalise, aside from Michaela and now Connor, her relationships with everybody, they're a lot healthier. Laura put her on the list without even telling her anything. Just, it was like you allowed, of course, I got you. Like, they're really healthy. She's appreciative.
Right, 'cause you saved the baby. Okay.
Yeah, she was very appreciative for everything Annalise does, and it just goes without saying at this point. So I like that. But yeah, and then there's Nate and his dad. But I'm happy Nate's dad took the news good. Nate was crushed.
Right, he was like, I got my own bathroom. I got my own room. There's a window. We're good. You gonna visit me? We're super good. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's also a realist. Like, I understand that I'm probably not going to get out. Like, he was mentally very well. And I'm happy for that. I love to see positive change in people and people doing, really good for themselves. So I'm glad that he's happy now. And not too torn down by the news and giving up. So that's good. But this is the best his life has been in years. So I guess, he gonna take what he can get. Like, he's one of those people that's like the simple things pleases him. So, but good character development all around. Story's moving a little slowly, but it's moving. We're still going off the same storylines. I think the only new storyline is so far with Annalise's boss, and then of course Bonnie's kid story. But both are taking a slow pace. But we still got plenty of episodes to go. Yeah. We're a month and a half away from the big event. Y'all know that's usually episode 9. So we got a couple more to go before we get there.
This episode was just really good, really chill. Nothing crazy happened.
Just good
where,
acting.
like, got my anxiety. But yeah.
Yeah, they leaned on the acting on this one, and it was really good.
Yeah.
So that's all I got for this one, though. Yeah. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. Of course, you want to hear what you guys thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Subscribe to Patreon for
And we'll see you guys for more How to Get Away with Murder.
Bye.